Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 10 Minutes. I had an interesting conversation this morning from a previous coworker that said, hey, it's cool to talk about where you got to get and what you want to do and, kind of open up your eyes to what you need to do different, but how do you do it? And, it's interesting. That's a really cool request. First of all, one of the things I want to say is just let's have some conversations on here in front of people so that everybody can kind of pick up from those types of requests and conversations. But you can kind of sum it up like this. Do you know where you want to go? Do you know what you want? Do you know what you have wrong? And then if those are the things you're trying to work towards or things you want to improve, are you getting light bulbs? Like are thoughts coming new that are going to change and affect where your future goes on a daily or weekly basis? At first, it might take a little bit of time for it to happen all the time, but so like my goal is to have light bulb moments where I understand something at a different level and learn something every single day of my life. Now, there's days where I get 6 packs of light bulbs where I learn tons of stuff. There's days where I give 6 packs of light bulbs to people I'm coaching or people that work for me or people that work with me or even just people I'm talking to. And I love handing out light bulbs, but I also try to receive them every day because if I don't receive new light bulbs, I can't give other people light bulbs. And a lot of times I find things out because people confide in me or ask me for help, and I do a little research to figure out how to solve their problem. I don't know how to solve problems. I don't already have it in my head. I just know how to find solutions, and it's what drives me. Sweet old truck. But it's really, for me, my passion is solving problems. I love solving problems. And bringing people together and making people happy and positive energy. That's who I am. That's what I love. So, money comes, all that other stuff doesn't really matter as much as just making an impact. So I guess, it's tough to generalize it for everybody, but, if you're wanting to be more happy, are you finding different things that'll add and make you better and make your happiness better? Or no? Are you measuring that? What can you do differently than you are now to get a different result? We have our knee-jerk reactions that are programmed into our brain. We have our thoughts, we have our actions, and we have our results. If you're not changing your thoughts and reprogramming your brain, you're not going to do different actions. If you don't do different actions, you're not going to get different results. It's really that simple, but you have to figure out what you want to work on, where you want to put your energy. The other major thing is who are you around? What's your audience? What's your, we got Cuddle Huddles, Are you just getting together with people and talking about the same stuff? Do you have anybody who wants to actually solve problems? And then the bigger question is, do you want to have the real conversations to solve your problems? Do you want to actually dive into the stuff that keeps you up at night? The answer needs to be yes, but a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people want to distract themselves, avoid those things, and not do what it takes to actually make the change. So ultimately, turn around. It's something you got to make decision yourself on, and then reach out for help. There's tons of people out there in your life that'll do it just converting Cuddle Huddles to actual true traction. And you got to be careful because a lot of people are going to not understand the difference between ridiculing them and tearing them down because you're pointing out their weaknesses or issues and actually trying to build them up, point them out, and solve their problems. If you can get yourself surrounded by a bunch of problem solvers, people who actually want to listen to you, understand what your problems are, and then help you fix them by holding you accountable, giving you ideas and brainstorming the path forward, your life's going to change exponentially. If you continue to talk about the same old customer problems or the same old relationship problems or the same old political problems, you want to talk about all that same stuff over and over again? Remember Cuddle Huddles? They usually sustain misery or sustain, a mediocre life or a normal life. If you want an awesome life, if you want to live life, figure out how to live in the moment, Cuddle Huddles are not a good thing to do all the time. So that's about it. 5 minutes. It's a longer video than I've done in a while, please comment, post, do something. Get involved, get engaged. So I'm trying to create a community. Right now it's just me talking into a phone for the most part. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'd love to have some content so that people can actually read and learn and experience change through communication. Have a good day.